Hey everybody, welcome to Kastor'sCorner.com. I'm your host Khalil, here for another toy of the day. You can follow us on social media. We are at Kastor's Corner. You can go to the website Kastor'sCorner.com for a full gallery of these guys. And you can check out the Cornercast podcast up on Apple Podcasts every Monday night. We did a mini this week, full episodes back up on this coming Monday. We got Sunny from the Sunny channel. We got Brad the DCU Geek. We got Eric and Dave from Adventures in Collecting, and much, much more coming your way. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to this. It all helps. So tonight's video was one of those kind of videos where I honestly didn't know what to talk about. I don't have anything really new or relevant. It's been raining for 2 days, so I haven't been able to take out the big guys, Slave One here, Boba Fett ship, and the Daily Bugle right there. Haven't been able to take those outside for good pictures, and you know, it's those things where, you know, you're trying to stay relevant, you're trying to stay connected. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, what did I work on that I haven't shown you guys yet? And one of the things I realized is doing these videos has been a kind of like a workout for me. It has been a way for me to create content, to be creative, to put out content, to make connections, grow the channels, all that good stuff. But I've had to sacrifice things for it. Time is one of those things that gets sacrificed, and I really liked taking photos, really good crisp photos of the toys, and I haven't been able to do that. And I realized that I had done multiple photo shoots for toys and just never posted them. And I spent days on these, minus the stray dog hair that you might see in some of the close-ups of the shots. But I did a lot of work. I cheated this. Started here at this desk, built up the background. You've seen it kind of change and grow with me. Added our light box here because I knew if the light box was in a different room, I wasn't going to get my work done. So I made it very easy where I could take the toys, do the photos here, turn around, do the video, type it up, put it out. And so now 206 or 207 days in, I'm a little fried. I don't edit these. I don't edit them for content. But if like I lose it in the middle of it, like I did multiple times tonight, and before I even got started, before I even got to this point in the video, just the intro just got flubbed, like completely flubbed. And so I've had to start a couple times tonight. Kept losing my voice, migraine, so the lights were killing me. Just a lot. And I realized in doing this, and doing it this way, I don't give myself the time to really examine the figures. In fact, I found stuff on figures. There might be an episode where I go back and go, hey, I forgot this in the review. There might be one of those episodes where I just rapid fire go, hey, I forgot about this, and I forgot about this, and I forgot about this. But in looking through my photo galleries, I realized that I was really proud of the pictures that I took of the last two Kingdom Hearts figures. The Toy Story one and the Hercules Keyblade one. I don't remember which form they called it in the game, to be honest with you. And so I found these randomly at a comic book shop here in Connecticut and picked them up. And Diamond had sent me previous figures that I posted on Instagram and talked a little bit about the Tron figures. And then I picked up some at GameStop. I army built the heck out of these, and I was really proud of the setup shots I took of these. So partially the reason I'm doing it is because I really wanted to share the photographs with you. Again, minus the stray dog fur in some of the photographs on the close-ups. I'm not the best photographer, but I was proud about the color choices I made with these guys, and I was proud, you know, that the poses that I got some of them in, and the army impressiveness of the shadows and the guards. Really happy with those. And it really, you know, Diamond did a really good job with this line. And so the other reason it was on my head, in my head, was Diamond does these Q&As, and people can write in and ask questions, and they get answers. And honestly, I think that's one of the reasons I respect Diamond so much, is that I feel like they are more blunt and to the point than a lot of the other toy companies. It's like, wait and see, and maybe, and we can't talk about things that we haven't announced yet. And while I understand that mentality, when asked, they said, we had a really good time doing these figures, but unfortunately, there are none in the works at present time. And I think that's a better answer, or we no longer have the license, or we don't plan on making any more toys even though we enjoyed it, or maybe someday down the road, but next couple of years, no. And those are the kind of answers we get. And so they asked about Kingdom Hearts, and they said, off the table, it's not going to happen. So essentially we're done, right? So the Diamond Select Kingdom Hearts line is done. And so the other half of this video was talking a little bit about what do you do when a line ends prematurely? Now, this line had a really good run. Like, there are dozens of characters and dozens of versions of these characters, and they did a really good job with them. But for example, the Tron figures, we got Goofy, we got Tron. Sorry, I've never seen the movie. We got Tron, we got Goofy, we got Sora, we got a villain. Great, looks great. Donald's missing. He was supposed to be an exclusive, or he was supposed to be in a different 2-pack, and they canceled it. And so he never found his way out. Now, prototype does exist. So somebody has a scale version of him, but it's not me. And so the question is, what do you do when a toy line ends incomplete? And so I really thought a lot about it. I still think about it. But there's dozens, I want to say dozens of toy lines that just end abruptly. Company loses the license. Company changes the license. It's not profitable. They just let it die on the vine. You get 1 or 2 figures, you invest the time, you invest the effort as a consumer, and then it just goes away. And I don't know what to do with it. I love Kingdom Hearts. I love the first 2 games. The third one, and I thought about getting into the import versions. I have one. I like these. They're all on scale. Like that one. A lot of my import toys, with the exception of these back here. Those are all my Avengers, the Kingdom Hearts one I have. Those are just going to go at some point. But my Diamond ones are going to stay. They feel almost complete. We got a regular Donald. We got a regular Goofy. We got a few versions of Sora. We got a regular Mickey. We got a Night Mickey or a Covert Mickey. We even have a Pluto. And so I'm going to keep them. And I got an incredible army of these guys. And someday it's going to make one hell of a display. But it's a blow. It's a little bit of a hit. I can think of other lines, like the DC Essentials line. A lot of the DC Direct lines and collectible lines just go, and then just stop. Or get solicited and then get canceled. So we're dealing with this kind of stuff every day, especially when we talk about a little more of like the niche lines. Like Kingdom Hearts is a giant game. It's Disney. Like it's all the adventures of Disney. And you get characters like Hercules here. And they look great. Some of the this is, we never got Beast. I remember we got Maleficent, which is nice. But we never got Jafar. We never got Iago. I know they had more Disney characters, Disney movie characters planned, but it never happened. And so, you're left feeling a little lacking. You're left feeling a little bit disappointed, and you're stuck with a bunch of stuff that just feels incomplete. It's like reading a book and missing 5 chapters, or watching a movie and you don't get to see the end, or watching a TV show and missing a season. Something feels incomplete about it. And some of us, I was having this conversation, it's a deeper conversation for another video, but I was having a conversation about like how these things impact our lives. And for some of us, they give us a little bit of identity. And so there are moments where we feel incomplete because our collection feels incomplete. And we try to fill those holes, and we try to make decisions and try to make it better. Try to find analogs, try to find things that'll fix it. You know, we fudge scale, we buy different versions. Like, I'm augmenting my McFarlane collection with DC Essential figures. You know, I'm grabbing, I'm trying to think, you know, I'm grabbing Hot Wheels toys to go with my World's Smallest. As collectors, we fudge those things. We look for options that help us kind of fill those little gaps. And so, I know I'm going a little bit long here, but there's an impact. There's a real impact on us as collectors. And so, you know, these are really good figures. They're articulated, they're painted nicely, they've got accessories. You can army build. They even made an army builder pack, so you can buy dozens of these, which I think I did. And it just really sucks when good lines die. It really is. It's just, you know, it's part of the process in collecting toys, but it also really sucks. So I guess tonight I have to say is I'm going to miss this line. It is one of my favorite Diamond Select lines, and I'm going to miss seeing them in the cases and seeing what's coming next. So check out the pictures, check out the photographs. And the other half of it is, you know, as I do more of these and as I get deeper in this process, I need to up my game. I mean, I think some of you have seen the mic has gotten better, the lighting's gotten better, the background's gotten better. I now do a gallery. It's now on the website. I share it out. But we have to get better at that stuff too. So I have to try to give myself more time to do better photos like you're going to see in the gallery for these Kingdom Heart figures. And so I guess that's it. This was a rough one. I will say this was a rough one to get started. I feel like I can't talk. This was a difficult one to get started with. It was difficult to pick what I was going to do tonight. It was difficult to get recording tonight. And I've got cheerleaders, Jesse and DJ, going, you got to get one up. You got to do something. You got to do something. And once the migraine went away, it was a little easier to focus. But, you know, that's part of this journey, right? That's part of this creative outlet for me, to find, you know, the common things that we all deal with as creative people, and then as collectors too. So you can check out a full gallery of all of these guys up on our website, castorscorner.com. I'm going to be honest, I have bought so many Kingdom Heart things. I know that Diamond sent us a couple. I believe they sent us Hercules and the Tron ones. So thank you guys for that. And so you can check out the full gallery there. You can follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner. You can tell I'm struggling. And you can check out the Cornercast podcast every Monday night on castorscorner.com and Apple Podcasts, where you can subscribe to it and listen every Monday. And hit the subscribe button down below. Either Sora or Goofy is standing right around where the video subscribe thing is. The more of you that subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and we get to share them with you. And we're working on big things for September. We've got some changes. We're going to do some updates. And so it's just finding the time to make things better, to up the quality. And so we want to give a better product to you. So thank you all for watching, going on this little ride with me. We will see you tomorrow night with another toy of the day here on Castor'sCorner.com. Thank you, everybody.